Greetings, my legion of friends. How the two of you doing? I'm a little bit, what's the right word? How do you describe that feeling where you just want to roll over and die? What's that called? I'm sure there's a name for it. I wish I was perky enough to think of it, because this is shutting down now. I got just enough to talk for a few minutes. Aren't you thrilled? I thought you would be. Anyway, so it wasn't that exciting of a night. I'll just have to put it that way. It was fairly busy, but not, there really wasn't a lot of orders, but for all the other things that I wind up having to do, I was the only one in the building for quite a few hours at the end there, and it became very busy between phone calls and other type of customer service things that came up that needed attention. So, yeah, not an extremely busy night, but I was busy for a little while, so it went by pretty quick. Had some fun conversations, though, let me tell you. Fun conversations. Somebody brought up a show. Well, I wasn't actually aware that it was a show at first. Somebody just said mounted in Alaska. And to me, that sounded like Eskimo porn. That's what I thought it was. For real. Apparently, it's just some show on Nat Geo or something. Might be Eskimo porn, though. And if it's not, I think I got something. You ever have you ever just kind of like sat in a position that feels very comfortable for you? Like how you tuck like one leg up underneath, and you're kind of you're half sitting on your foot, half on your leg. And after a while, it goes to sleep. Does that ever happen to you? Because happens to me every once in a while. And actually some of the other people that I work with too. And it's kind of funny to watch a bunch of people get up and walk around limping all night, because it looks like we get the shit beat out of us. Everybody's just limping around on freaking. Why is it that certain parts of your body will fall asleep whenever they want? Listen, if I can't sleep, why the hell should any part of my body get to sleep without me? I get the arms, I get fingers, I get the legs, the feet. What the hell? If I'm awake, you're awake. That's the deal. I don't know. I just wasn't too happy, My leg does it. Maybe, whatever. Whatever. Not a big deal. I guess I could live with it. We were talking about one of the other things. I'm barely making it here. Barely. We were talking about certain types of jobs because, in the course of events, we get some bad news every once in a while at the pharmacy. Regarding the status of our long-term healthcare patients. And, something came up where we talked about people's jobs. And, for a guy or a girl, if you met somebody of the opposite sex that was really attractive, and, or same sex, whatever, and they were a mortician, they worked in a morgue, would that preclude you from dating them? Because I thought about it for a second. I'm like, so I meet this hot chick and she works in a morgue. Could I deal with that? I remember when I was a kid, in high school, like one of my close friends, hockey buddies, his parents owned like a funeral home. And I tell you, I didn't really like to go over and visit that much. And I certainly never wanted to stay the night. That's a true story. I don't know, whatever. Just thought about it. I can't really think of a joke today. I thought I had one, but I can't remember it now. You know what else we were talking about? You ever notice like that no matter what food to you like really needs to be a certain color, like food or beverages? And if it's not, it doesn't taste the same. It kind of freaks you out and it's a little weird. Is that anybody? Because like I remember as a kid, like that pistachios were always red. Okay, you eat a bunch of pistachios, your fingertips are all red, your lips are all red, tongue, yeah. Now they're not red anymore. They're just like plain white. But I remember pistachio ice cream was always green, and now it's really not. There were certain beverages, like beverages would come out, and like Pepsi. Wasn't it Pepsi that came out clear at one point in time? I don't know. Anytime something comes out and it's not the color that it's supposed to be, except for the pistachios, because I actually love pistachios. I don't care what color they are. I'm eating them, as long as the seed itself is green. But anyway, yeah, for me, most food has to be the color it's supposed to be, or it doesn't taste right. I think that's the same with a few other people I work with too. But anyway, you know what commercial I like? Hop-pah. 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 Isn't it catchy? Doesn't it just make you want to sit back and just say it? Hop-pah. Maybe not. Anyway. One of my Facebook friends outed his wife, wished her a happy birthday, but also mentioned the number. I thought that was a complete no-no. I didn't think that you ever mentioned a woman's age, because she certainly doesn't mention it. But if you mention your wife's age, that could be a problem, potentially. He seems to think he's okay. We'll find out, won't we? Anyway, I think that's it. It's really freaking hot in here again, and I'm not sure how I'm going to sleep, but I'm going to have to try. I got to get some sleep because I got to get up early so that I can go to a rehearsal. Should be a fun rehearsal. Hopefully the air conditioning is on. That's all we can wish for. Thinking about putting it in here. The weather keeps up like this. And the rambling is done. Good night. Good luck.